Welcome back to our channel, everyone. I'm Meg.
And I'm Sean.
And together we are Mr. and Mrs. Gordon. Alright, so today, guys, we are going to be talking more on the serious side, where we're going to be looking at if it is right, do you believe that it is right to ask your partner to change after you started a relationship or when you get into marriage? Is it right for your partner, for you to ask your partner to change who they are, or to change who they are to please you, right? So that's what we're going to be looking at today. We hope that you stay tuned. Thank you again for sticking with us, and stay tuned, everyone. All right, guys, so we're going to be looking at, is it right to ask your partner to change after you started a relationship or after you get into marriage, right? And we're going to begin with Sean. Do you think it's correct?
Yes, with explanation. So, alright, so after you just get to know a person, you realize that they are not the way you perceive them to be at first. So, I think so I think it's okay. The problem is what you're asking them to change. Yeah, so is it that you're asking them to change how they laugh, how they breathe? Someone breathe heavy and it might annoy a lady, you know? She might, hey, I don't like how you're breathing. Or something. What is the problem? Yeah. Or how they laugh. Yeah.
You have a problem with every breathing.
I think that's a problem. But, alright, joke aside, what if the person is a thief? Shouldn't he change? If he's a liar, wouldn't you want him to change? So yeah, it's okay to ask him to change, but what are you asking him to change? Because you don't want to be with somebody. Alright, the change, I would say it have to impact the person positively. Because I believe there's changing for a better. As in, I will still be the same, but it would be a better version of me. So, nothing is wrong with asking someone to change, but the problem is asking, what are you asking them to change? Yeah.
So, say for example, me, I have a problem with heavy breathing. Well, really, I have a problem with noise in general. Like, there are some times when I can't take noise, or say for example, I'm going somewhere and I know that noise may be there, right? Then my head expects the noise I go did it. So for example, I go to church. I know that when I get to church, then some parts of the service will be loud, and so I think I mentally have that, and become like that start and I said too. But there are days, for example, when we are home and Sean would have turn up the TV, buck the TV. He not even have to buck it sometimes, and he annoy me ears because I don't like noise like that. If we're going out, for example, at a restaurant, once night, I remember once we went to a restaurant and we sat down, we got our menu, and we left because the place is too loud. I wasn't going out to hear a bag of noise at my head. But so say for example, Sean, the heavy breathing affects the person sleeping. So the heavy breathing affects the person sleeping, or because you're in the zone to get really, you're in the zone of quietness and peace and so on, and the heavy breathing.
Yeah, but how important is that? Technology have something where you can block out the heavy breathing if
yeah, go
earmuff. Put on your earmuff and go sleep. You don't have to listen to me every breath.
You probably have to go buy me some earmuffs. But then again, that is not something that the reality is that is not something that men are able to change, right? Especially, you see how big him be? So so I mean, men will not necessarily. There are some things that you just cannot change because it is a part of it, is who you are, right? So like for example, heavy breathing, even though I have a problem with it sometimes, then I know that it is not something that he can change, right? So for example, Sean did have big ears, right? Or say me trouble him all the time saying head big. I couldn't go say, you know, your hair is big and you can't do somebody ears, or your head big and you can't do somebody ears, because that is just impossible, and they didn't make themselves, right? Are they done? Are they done? Alright. So we've got to my points now. So right, so I have 3 points or guide. So I believe that yes or it depends. I believe it depends on what it is that you're asking the person to change, right? And it kind of ties in back to what with what Sean said, because I have, will it change the person for the better, right? Is the change that you're asking them to make going to make them better? So say for example, the person does not have a certain drive or push, and you continue to say, you know, try to do this, or you know, find some other ways or some ways to get something to be done. Or you might be the person, you know, even though it may seem as maybe annoying or annoying, somebody always in your back saying I need to get this done, even though you can't really do that, you can't really now. But just to say you are there to say, you know, you need to try to do this, or you need to get this done, and so on. Then if you are asking the person to change how they are, to improve them as a person, to make them a better person, then I would agree that you can ask the person to change, right? So certain characteristics, certain personalities that would just drag them into the gutters, then you need to, as a better partner, or as a partner realizing that you know, your partner can be so much better, then you need to encourage them or to ask them to change certain things, right? My next guide was, are you being asked to change because of selfishness, right? So is it that you're going to tell your partner to change something because it will benefit you and not them, right? So or you know what, or you don't want to change how you are, and so you are asking the person to change to accommodate the negatives about you. Now that is where, you know, you just have to draw the line, because you can't have bad ways and then expect your partner to change and to make the compromise to change, so that your flaws can be loved and honored and cherished, right? So it depends, as I said. And the last one is, no, I have that certain things requires compromise, right? So there are certain characteristics, certain things that you know you have to change in order to meet your partner halfway along the line. Certain things you have to make a compromise on. So say for example, with the knives is a perfect example. So say for example, I don't love the Lloyd knives. Funny enough, I love McKnives, but I don't love noise, no, because my knives don't have no rhythm, it don't have no vibration, it don't have no guitar, it don't have no piano, it don't have no sound effects, and all of them something there. So my knives bearable to me. But so there's sometimes there must be a compromise. So I don't like the loudness, but Sean loves music and he loves to watch movies, right? So there are sometimes when you just have to know that, hey, this is something that the person loves, and even though you don't love it, you just have to work with it because you're not living alone again. You're not in a relationship with yourself. I mean, because if so, then you wouldn't want to get married and you wouldn't want to live with somebody, right? You wouldn't want a partner if you were so comfortable with, you know. So yeah, the compromise is necessary.
Yeah, and I have one more thing to say. Guys, when your partner asking you to change a negative thing about you, one of the things I realize it's easy to say, hey, that's a mistake. So you're gonna like me, go find somebody else. If it's something bad about you, the fact that you're gonna change it, it don't mean say you're gonna be somebody else.
Yeah.
As I said before, it's just a better version of it. You're going to still be you, but a better version. Nothing is wrong with that. So, look what they're saying about. Hey,
but you know, I think it is easy for us to say, and sometimes it is not that you don't realize that you need to change, or you don't realize that it is a bad habit that you have, but it is easy for us to say, I saw me time, and I saw me grow, and I saw you pick me up. So, you know, if you knew all of these things about me, then why is it that you are now asking me to change? Right? So it is easy for us to say, I saw me time. And most of the time we realize that the habits or the attitudes that we have are so poor and they really need to be worked on, but it is easy for us to find fault in the person saying, you know, we need to change. Anything else? No. Yeah, no, just true. Alright, so to sum it up, we just want to say again, it is okay to ask your partner to change, but it depends on why you're asking them to change. So is it and what it is that you're asking them to change. So why and what? And two, you know, it can depend on where it is that and how you're going to ask them to change. So you don't wait until you get into an argument. You go say, and you breathe loud. You breathe loud and if you breathe so loud. or you're in public. You're around persons outside of your relationship and you're going to say all of these things that the person is lack, the things that they lack, and you expect them to change, right? That just makes them more rebellious and so on. You have to know where to ask for the change, when to ask for it, how to ask for it, what it is that you're asking for the person to change and why. It can't be that you're asking them to change to facilitate your bad habits, right? It must be that you are asking the person to change to make them better, and it must be that both parties realize that there's a compromise. So I'm having a fault, you're having a fault, and nobody is perfect. We need to meet in this middle space where we know that this I have to change in order to make my partner better, to love my partner better, and vice versa.
Yeah, I agree.
Alrighty. Alright, so thank you again for watching, guys. We really hope that it helped, and I mean that is why we started our channel initially, just to help us, everybody, in relationships. So that is that you're dating currently or you're in a marriage, just to help you to make your relationship better than what it was, or better going forward, right? So we really hope that our tips are helping, that they're helpful, and we really hope too that you enjoy, right? Considering and bearing in mind that nobody's perfect, and we all need some hints and tips here and there to make our relationship work, because nobody gets into a relationship for it to fail, right? Unless you are perhaps I will not say the names. Yeah. And so thank you for watching, guys. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload our next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.